know if this sounds familiar. I keep looking up different online pace calculators, but for some reason, I either keep getting injured, something hurts. I feel like I'm working way harder than I should. Everything that I see online about how these pros are running their easy paces just isn't working for me. I've been there, and boy does it suck. A couple years ago, when I first started getting back into running, this was a major problem that I had. I could not figure out what to do. So I did like everybody else. I went on Google and I looked up what actual pace am I supposed to be running. In this video, we're going to cover that so your search stops here. Welcome, the Karvonen Method. I think I pronounced that right. This method is what got me from going from getting injured almost every other month to, knock on wood, I haven't been injured in over a year. It has been so helpful for me to realize what actually zone am I supposed to be in when it's supposed to be easy. And we're going to get into that right now. As you can see here, you're going to be able to find, if you put in your resting heart rate and your max heart rate. If you do have a smartwatch like a Coros, an Apple Watch, a Garmin, anything of that nature, where you can sleep with it on like I do with mine, it will give you a cool metric, which is your resting heart rate. And that is what you can plug into here to figure out what your max heart rate is. It's essentially your last 20 minutes in a 10K effort. And if you've never done a 10K before, then go with the guesstimation of your age and kind of play around from there. I'm going to show you guys what your pace is supposed to sound like on my handy treadmill right there. This is zone 2, y'all. Nice, easy. Just gotta go what feels right. I could do this all day. And you probably can too. Maybe you're faster than I am now. Maybe you're not yet. But if you're not, you can be there. I promise you that. No matter where you're at, if you have the ability to get up and walk, you have the ability to progress to getting as fast as your body will let you. And I'm gonna be here on your ride. Write your why. It's important because your why matters. No matter who you are, no matter where you're from. Your why is important to you. You should be proud of whatever it is. My why is because I'm sick of being an underachiever. I've underperformed because I was always told, well, if you didn't succeed, you can always try something else. Or I could practice and practice and get better at whatever it is that I do. Because running is what I'm passionate about. So why would I not want to get better at it? I live in the north, so it is single digits outside, the wind is whipping, and it just isn't safe conditions. And so luckily for me that I can afford to have my own treadmill, it really helps me be able to hone in on my easy pace more consistently because I'm not battling the elements. And that is a true key factor that a lot of these pacing calculators don't seem to get into, is life is gonna life. And whether you're dealing with grief, you have stress at work, financial stress, whatever the case may be, maybe you live in a hot climate like Florida, or maybe you live in the north like I do and it gets really cold outside. All these different elements are going to factor into how your body reacts to the stress, and therefore your heart rate is most likely not going to be that consistent on a day-to-day basis over that long period of time if all those conditions keep changing. And so this is a nice way for you to figure out where in the ballpark you are and gauge off of feel versus trying to guess, okay, this is the pace I'm supposed to hit. Because when it comes to easy pacing, pace does not matter. The only thing that does is feel. When it comes to easy pace and it comes to your recovery days, your pace should not be on the radar. What you should be curious about is how you feel, and over time you can see that your pace will most likely drop given enough consistency and effort over a certain period of time, where you will then start becoming faster on your easy days. You won't always be a 12 to 13 minute miler in their easy day or whatever you're at, but that does take time. So worrying about tracking that is pointless, because what it does essentially on these days is it gives you the energy and it gives your legs enough rest and repetition to be able to perform on those interval days, those long run days, and those days that you are testing your speed. This allows you to consistently build your stamina, as they say, build your base, so that you can have a better aerobic engine so that you can run faster for longer without burning out and without pulling something, or worse, breaking something. This is a method that helped me get faster, and I really don't know where I would be without it. If this has helped, check out that video right there, because I have a feeling you're gonna like that one. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time.